Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Patreon podcast. This week, I wanted to talk about following your heart rather than the algorithm. And while this might come off as a complainy type of podcast or a complainy type of episode, I want to be clear that I'm not complaining about this. This is just from many years of personal experience. So I'm talking specifically about YouTube here, but really this works with any kind of aggregation platform like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or any other platform that really distributes its content, and you either go viral or you don't, whether or not you appease some sort of algorithm that's running in the background. And I am personally, and obviously this is just my opinion, but I'm personally just over that kind of stuff. I really want to just work on the things that I want to work on. And if it gets distributed further than my small community, then that's awesome. But I have no expectations for that. And because of this, or really because I have been making content on YouTube for 6.5, 7 years now, actually even longer than that. I've just been posting streaming content for 6.5 years. And I have been following whatever kind of quote unquote rules I've been presented with. Like, I try to create content consistently, which is through the 2-hour track challenge. I try to create varied content, which is like with the Patreon podcast and with the free sample pack stuff. And I used to do like jams, and it's like I followed all of the rules that were set in front of me that I thought were important for being picked up by the algorithm and distributed. And none of those worked. And I don't know if it's me or if it's something that I'm not like doing correctly. Like, obviously they don't tell you the actual like parameters of the algorithm. They just like say, hey, do these things kinda, and you might get picked up and then you'll be famous. And obviously it seems like a lot of hand waving just to keep people engaged with the platform rather than to actually create meaningful content. And these days I've stopped doing a lot of the YouTube content that I had been doing in the past because it wasn't being productive. It was just me spending time doing something that I could have been doing. I could have been spending time elsewhere. And I don't regret like making video essays on the creative exploration series or like any of the jams that I've done, which have been picked up by the algorithm, but not for a long time. And it's not something that goes like viral. And that's fine. Again, I'm not complaining. But I feel like I'm a lot happier when I don't have to worry about like making my content quota for the week or anything like that. Like, I'm out here doing the things that I like to do. I'm making the things that I really enjoy making. And, that's all I need. And, obviously that's not for everyone. I think that everybody really wants to have that opportunity to be big and famous or whatever. But I also think that it's important to just stay mindful of, approaching content creation as a way of expressing yourself rather than as a way to like get the attention of I keep saying the algorithm as if it's some sort of entity, but obviously it's just a program. So yeah, like I feel that this is obvious to a lot of people, but I also just wanted to reiterate it because 5 or 6 years ago I was going super hard in YouTube. I was posting a video almost every day, and it really didn't matter, which sucks because like I wanted to get big on YouTube, but I still get like 20 subscribers a week, or no, 20 subscribers. I usually get, cats are knocking shit over there. I usually get about a subscriber a day. That's usually kind of how it goes. And, that's not bad. I imagine a lot of that's through the How to Use Family Tracker series. Just because that is content that people genuinely enjoy, it seems. But, you know, at this point, I'm just happy to make things. And I have such an insane backlog that if something I do ever does really get picked up by the algorithm, I have probably hundreds or thousands of hours of contents in the backlog that people can go through. And, you know, I think that's important for sustainability. But I did that because I loved doing it. I didn't do that because that's what you're quote unquote supposed to do, you know? So yeah, I'm going to go see what the cat's knocked over, but that's really all that I had for this time anyway. As always, guys, thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. I really genuinely do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful Friday and a fantastic weekend. And I love you all. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Be remarkable.